search. She joins us in studio with details on the arrest and manhunt.
Good evening out there, YouTube, and all my friends around the world. Yes, I am in the living room again watching the news. I want everybody to know how important it is to watch the news, okay? If you're not watching it, guess what? You'll miss something, okay? Make a habit, watch the news. That's all we got to say.
Over a dozen burglaries in a Beaumont neighborhood.
Have been numerous burglaries in the area recently, and this is certainly a very good lead for us to follow up on.
Wednesday morning, Beaumont police were called to the 800 block of Shakespeare after a homeowner called 911 to report a possible home invasion. Once on the scene, Officer Glenn Moon spotted two men just blocks away, and when he confronted them, one pulled out a .410 shotgun.
One of them pulled out a shotgun, and the officer began to wrestle with him as the other subject took off running.
This is the gun Officer Moon was able to retrieve before shots could be fired.
He was attempting to pull the shotgun out. The officer was able to grab him, take control of him, grab the shotgun, and the subject took off running.
During the struggle, the two suspects were able to escape. Dozens of officers and canine units then swarmed the neighborhood, setting up a perimeter. Moments later, they were able to arrest one of the men, who is now booked for burglary of a habitation. Police say they found a pistol, a knife, and a laptop in his backpack, all of which could have been stolen. Also in his pockets, officers retrieved silver dollars and placed them in a plastic bag for investigation. Police spent the remainder of Wednesday afternoon searching for the second man. When found, police say he will face multiple charges.
Now, while we were out there today, multiple homeowners were watching from their windows and porches, and they're hoping that this will put an end to the burglaries in their neighborhood.
It's a little scary for them,
yes.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Well, here is the description of the other man.
Well, I tell you, got a lot of things going on in the world, y'all. It's time for people to start to praying.
Blue hoodie and white tennis shoes.
And his hair is
This
braided.
channel
We have information
12
on this
News
man.
goes
He
all
races
over the
local
world,
police,
even on
and as we
YouTube.
mentioned, there
Thanking
is
God for
still a scene
YouTube
west
for
of
opening the
Beaumont.
doors
12 News
for us to
18,
share
Augustine
our
Garcia's
videos
live
all
with
over the
latest
world.
on the manhunt
Thank you,
on the scene.
YouTube.
There's a very heavy police presence here. We're on Delaware between Gladys and Dallin, and officers have been staged here for about the past 2 hours searching for that suspect. If you take a look behind me, you can see some of the cars staged here. There are also about 2 more cars staged down there at the corner of Dallin and Delaware. There's been a canine unit here searching. We'll take you to this oil field here behind me. You can see that there are also officers staged back there included in the search. The canine unit that was on this street searching is currently, the canine is being fed some food and given some water, being allowed to refresh before he begins searching. We are being told that the entire group of canines from the police department is being used in this search, and we're told that there's a perimeter surrounding this entire oil field. That perimeter goes as far back as Gladys and Major. Police aren't releasing much more details at this time, but we did manage to ask one of the officers if they're pretty confident that that suspect is within this perimeter that they have surrounded here, and they told us yes. So be sure to stay with 12 News HD and 12newsnow.com as we stay on top of this investigation. We'll give you the latest as soon as we get any more information. For now, we're live in Beaumont. Augustine Garcias, 12 News HD.
Thank you, Augustine. New at 6, 2 men are in the hospital following an accident involving an 18-wheeler on Highway 96 north of Silsbee. The Texas Department of Public Safety says the driver of a Ford car was exiting the parking lot of the Shortstop gas station around 3:30. The driver swerved back into the lot after almost being hit by an 18-wheeler traveling south. DPS says the driver tried again to get onto the highway and was hit by a log truck. 2 men in the car were transported to Christus Hospital, St. Elizabeth. The driver of the log truck was not hurt, and his truck was not carrying a load at the time of the accident. Also new at 6, an alleged sexual assault and robbery in an affluent Beaumont neighborhood.
Police say the reported victim is an elderly woman. Authorities say the attack happened last week in the park on Thomas Road subdivision. That is off Delaware in Beaumont's West End. Chief Jimmy.
Yes, I want all my friends around the world to know how important it is to watch the news. Do like I do. Watch the news, okay? And you will learn something. You will not forget what's going on in your neighborhood. Watch the news.
Thank goodness. Chris, but we could see a little more rain tonight.
Yeah, a little bit. Nothing all that extraordinary. Should see.
Now he's talking about the rain. I don't think I want to see that, because I don't think we're going to have no rain now, because tomorrow it's supposed to turn hot.
The leading edge of it is weakening, though, so looks like
Good evening one more time, my friends around YouTube. Thanking God for YouTube for opening the doors for us to share our video all over the world. And I want my friends to know how important it is to watch the news. If you're not watching the news, my friend, you will miss something. Okay? It could be something going on in your neighborhood and you'll never know. Why? Because you refuse to watch the news. I want all my friends around the world, young and old, watch the news. Okay? And you will see what's going on in the world. Yeah, the news is still going on.
Jumped the curb and smashed into the church.
Officers say Chad Johnson.
Now this truck right here look like it went to the church. But thank God nobody ain't been hurt.
Out at the wheel of the car. Emergency crews cut him out of his truck, and took him to Christus Hospital, St. Elizabeth, in stable condition. Minor police and church members say they can't believe the victim survived the crash.
One thing I want to ask my friend around the world.
And things can be replaced.
How many around the world watch the news like I'm doing? Okay, I see somebody saying amen around the world. I see somebody else. Yeah, I see another one waving their hand. I see another one. Okay. You like watching the news, huh? All right, you learn a lot by watching the news, huh? Okay. Yes. Y'all know who I am. I'm Kenneth. And I am the baby. And I am Mr. Joe. I like watching news. I want all my friends around you too, around the world, watch the news like we are doing right now. We will get back with y'all later, okay, my friends? All right. Okay, my friend. Watch the news. Oh, Lord.
The fire was reported around 7:30 this morning.
What? They got some. Oh, they look at the pretty puppy there. Oh, they look good, huh? They sure do. And they eating too, Dad. Yeah. What kind of dog they look like? They look like a little mutt. What? A mutt? Boy, them things got some name. Look like some good expensive dog. Your eyes seen wrong, Dad. You better put on some bifocals, because I don't think you can see right. They look like some little dirty mutts. Oh, my God. Baby. They look like some pretty little puppies. Yeah, I told you your hair blind.
I just had tears in my eyes. I just cannot believe that somebody could leave.
Y'all heard with the baby and Mr. Joe?
I mean,
What I'm saying, my friend around YouTube? Yeah. What? Yeah, Kenneth. I heard him. Hey, Kenneth. Yes, Joe. Everybody here. Hey, Kenneth, how you like the puppies? They look nice. That's why I say both of y'all look like y'all blind. Them little things look like mutts. Uh-oh. Don't say that, friend. Don't say that, friend. Don't say that, friend. You're my friend. You're my baby. You're my child. You're my son, okay? Don't say that. Dad, you better put some bifocals on, because I don't think you can see right there. Calling that some pretty dog. That's a mutt, Dad. Y'all be quiet. Let's do it on the news. All right, Kenneth. All right, Kenneth.
Down her arm. She was treated and released from a local medical clinic, and police are not sure if she was targeted or if she was just grazed by a stray BB. Arkansas's Attorney General today pledged a full investigation into why a pipeline in the central part of the state burst. Emergency crews tonight continue the cleanup after thousands of barrels of crude oil poured into the streets and soaked lawns in the Arkansas town of Mayflower late Friday. A spokesman for ExxonMobil says the company is responsible for 100% of the costs related to the spill. The Pegasus pipeline carries Canadian crude from Illinois to Nederland.
The operator of the Keystone pipeline to Nederland is downplaying the potential for an oil spill in our area like the one in Arkansas. Today, TransCanada told us the fact remains that pipelines are the safest way to move oil and other products.
All right, YouTube, my friends around the world, we get ready to cut it off. Bye-bye, my friends around YouTube. Bye, my friend. I'm the baby. And I am Mr. Joe. Don't y'all forget that. All right. Bye-bye, YouTube.